Hi everyone. Welcome back to Mamelody, where we make feeding your little one fun, healthy, and stress-free. Today, we're going to show you how to make homemade carrot puree for babies starting solids at 6 months. Carrots are a fantastic first food. They're naturally sweet, easy to digest, and packed with nutrients that help your baby grow strong and healthy. Introducing solids around 6 months is such an important milestone. It helps your baby learn new tastes and textures, supports their healthy growth, strengthens their immunity, and encourages proper digestion. And today, we'll guide you step by step so you can make a smooth, nutritious carrot puree safely at home. Let's get started. So, why are carrots so amazing for babies? Well, they are absolutely loaded with vitamin A, which is essential for good vision and for supporting your baby's developing immune system. They also contain fiber to help with digestion, potassium for healthy growth, and antioxidants that help protect their tiny cells. One of the best things about making carrot puree at home is that you have complete control. There's no added sugar, no salt, and no preservatives, unlike many store-bought options. You know exactly what your baby is eating, just fresh, wholesome, and safe ingredients. It's peace of mind in a spoonful. Alright, let's talk about what you'll need. For today's recipe, you'll need a blender or a food processor to get that silky smooth puree. You'll also need a steamer or a simple pot for cooking the carrots until they're nice and soft. Course, have a good knife and a chopping board ready. We'll also need a spoon and some bowls for serving and mixing. And for storing leftovers, I highly recommend using ice cube trays or other small storage containers for freezing individual portions. Some optional tools that can come in handy are a hand masher, if you prefer a slightly chunkier texture for older babies, a sieve to get out any stubborn lumps, and of course, some cute baby-friendly utensils for feeding time. Now for the ingredients, and this is the best part, it's super simple. All you really need are some fresh carrots. About 2 to 3 medium-sized ones will make a good batch to start with. You might also want some water, breast milk, or formula on hand. We'll use this to adjust the consistency of the puree to make it just right for your baby. Here's a quick tip. When you're picking out your carrots, look for ones that are fresh, firm, and have a vibrant, bright orange color. Make sure you wash them thoroughly and peel them before cooking. This helps remove any dirt or residual pesticides, keeping it extra safe for your little one. Okay, it's time to make the carrot puree. Let's go through it step by step. First, after washing and peeling your carrots, chop them into small, even pieces. This helps them cook faster and more uniformly. Step 2 is to cook them. I prefer steaming because it retains more nutrients, so steam the carrots until they are very soft. This usually takes about 8 to 10 minutes. You should be able to easily pierce them with a fork. If you don't have a steamer, no worries. You can simply boil them in a small amount of water until they're tender. Next, for step 3, carefully transfer the cooked carrots into your blender or food processor. Now for the fun part. Blend them until they are completely smooth. You want a creamy, lump-free texture, especially for a baby who is just starting solids. For step 4, we'll adjust the texture. Add a little bit of water, breast milk, or formula, just a tablespoon at a time, and blend again until you reach the perfect consistency. It should be thin enough for your baby to swallow easily. Step 5 is crucial. Let the puree cool down to a safe feeding temperature. It should be lukewarm, not hot. Always test it on the inside of your wrist before feeding it to your baby. And finally, Step 6, which is optional, but highly recommended for busy parents. Spoon the extra puree into ice cube trays for easy portioning and freezing. Once they're frozen solid, you can transfer the carrot cubes into a labeled freezer-safe bag or container. Each cube is a perfect single serving for your baby, ready to go. Now, let's talk about portion sizes and feeding guidelines. For a 6-month-old who is just starting their food journey, begin with a small amount, like 1 to 2 tablespoons per meal, once or twice a day. Pay close attention to your baby's hunger cues. If they are hungry, they might lean forward, open their mouth eagerly, or watch the spoon intently. On the other hand, look out for signs of fullness. These can include turning their head away, closing their mouth when the spoon approaches, or pushing the spoon away. Respect these signals. As your baby gets more comfortable and familiar with eating solids, you can gradually increase the portion size. Let's cover some important safety and storage tips. You can store your freshly made carrot puree in an airtight container in the refrigerator for up to 48 hours. For longer storage, freezing is the way to go. It will stay good in the freezer for 1 to 2 weeks. When you're ready to use a frozen portion, reheat it thoroughly. Give it a good stir to make sure there are no hot spots, and always check the temperature before serving. When introducing new foods, remember the 3 to 5 day rule. Introduce one new food at a time and wait a few days before trying another one. This helps you monitor for any potential allergic reactions. And a final reminder: never add salt, sugar, or honey to your baby's food. Honey is especially dangerous for babies under 1 year old. Also, always ensure the food is soft and easily mashable to prevent any choking hazards. I've also got some extra tips and tricks to make feeding time even better. Once your baby is used to the taste of carrots, you can start mixing the puree with other safe first foods. Carrot and apple puree is a classic combination, and carrot with sweet potato is also delicious. This helps introduce new flavors in a gentle way. Try to make meals visually appealing. The bright orange of carrots is a great start. As your baby grows, you can combine it with green purees like peas or spinach. Also, don't be afraid to get a little messy. Encourage self-feeding with hands or a soft spoon as your baby gets more comfortable with thicker textures. It's great for their development. And again, for all the busy parents out there, freezing portions in those ice cube trays is a real game changer. It makes mealtime so quick and convenient. So there you have it, a simple, healthy, and delicious carrot puree for your sick. Making your own baby food is such a rewarding experience. This homemade carrot puree supports digestion, immunity, and overall growth while introducing your baby to the exciting world of new flavors. It's fresh, it's safe, and it's made with love. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and share it with other parents who might find it useful. And be sure to subscribe to our channel for more baby food tutorials and parenting tips. Happy feeding, and we'll see you in the next video.